for example, when I joined a VFX career in 2017, I had the luxury of being able to say, okay, I'm going to study Houdini because I just want to do FX for films. And I don't think that's the reality anymore. It will change depending on location, but I think that because these generative technologies they are having such a big impact on all media around us, as a student, you do need to go out and play with these tools, paid ones or free ones, because you gotta experiment with it and you gotta see, because only experimenting with them you're gonna see the drawbacks. And I very much feel that it's gonna be always as AI becomes one more tool. Uh, Sometimes you just want to jump to AI to make a quick edit on the image, right? Instead of going to Photoshop. You're just gonna go to ComfyUI, run AI model, make a small image edit there, and then you're done with it. So as digital media is changing, the way we interact with media, it's never gonna be the same. Now we can talk with the machines. The machines can have agents. They can do so much for us. So you definitely need to kind of have a more generalist look instead of so much of a specialist look in the beginning of the conversation as your journey right now. I definitely feel that I'm trying to capacitate my students to be more generalists than specialists, at least on the very much early moment of their journey. As they are getting into things, they need to be generalist. Later, they can specialize on something, I believe so. And that later can be just 6 months in, right? And once you kind of understand, you do 6 months of 3D, and then you just kind of, okay, I'm playing with some compositing, some 3D here, some GenAI there, and now I want to specialize, and then you're now going to spend maybe 2 years specializing something. That's kind of how it felt for me. Like I when I between the moment I wanted to jump to FX to when I got an FX job, it took me 2 years, and I think that's a very fast pace. It was a very fast turnaround, but also I think it's a reasonable time for someone to get started and do some stuff. And get 2 years is enough. I don't think someone can be an FX artist in 6 months or a year. I think it, especially if you don't have any background in 3D. So you gotta go easy on yourself. So that's my take for juniors. Like work or get started with this idea of being a generalist, and then later on specialize and always keep a track on GenAI. And if you are a senior guy who are seeing all these changes and don't not really sure how to approach it, I think looking at ComfyUI, because it kind of breaks down all these complexities of GenAI and reveals them to you, it's a good starting point for you to learn of the building blocks of GenAI. Websites like Sora, uh, Meta, or ChatGPT, they offer pre-built solutions that are very opaque, so you cannot really learn much from it. But as soon as you kind of jump into Comfy, which is an open source framework, or is a framework to, and you have the building blocks and the nodes,
Mm.
and I'll say that what I like most about working with ComfyUI is that, and it feels like working with Houdini because I can have all the different Lego pieces that I
Yeah.
can combine together and that I can share with my friends when I finish one creation. And that's how Houdini always felt to me. I have a Lego set. I can do whatever with that Lego set. And once I finish, I can just show, look at this cool thing I did to my friends, right?
Yeah.
And I can do the same with ComfyUI. I can kind of build my Lego set. I have another Lego set that I can play with. And through these integrations, now you have a very easy way to combine all the pieces from both sets, from side effects Lego set and ComfyUI organization Lego set. And that's, I think, a very cool outcome of all this experiment throughout these 8 months, right? Is that it's giving you more pieces to play around. So you can build new
Yeah.
things and show this to your friends and say, get them hyped about